welcome to my home. It's Sunday and it is Charlotte here. We are going to be working on index card week 4, and this is what I did. So I kind of had to play with it. There's the index card, and yeah, I wanted to get out the texture paste and the paints. And so we are going to be doing something as similar to this as we can. The Tim Holtz flowers and the butterfly won't be the same, but hopefully the whole look of what we're doing, we can get as close as we can get. So if we put that aside, here is my index card. And what I went ahead and did, because these are so thin, I went ahead and I did not use gesso on this, but I went ahead and put a layer of gesso on this, thinking maybe it might just make it thicker, and it really didn't. So I don't think the gesso is a big deal. And then I went and I used collage podge over this. You're going to have to put some kind of a medium over this to seal the paper. Otherwise, I would be afraid, in this case with these index cards, that I just don't know how much water they could take. So Mod Podge, something, some type of sealer, because we are going to be playing with watercolors. So the first thing that I did was to go ahead and seal it. When that dried, I got out my stencil, and in this case I used a brick stencil. This is a Tim Holtz brick stencil, and so we are going to do that. And then you've seen me do this if you've followed my stamps, my deck of stamps. We've done pretty much the same thing, and in this case I am using, I think this is Ranger texture paste. Yes, Ranger opaque matte texture paste. And you can see, I mean, I'm in the texture paste a lot. I love to work with the texture paste. We don't want a heavy coat. We just want texture. So I'm not really paying too much attention to where this is going on. It's going to be very random. We're not going to cover the whole thing. And then I'm going to pick this up, and hopefully you can see that. And we are just going to move over here and I think be a little bit more random over here, because that's pretty well got it all over. So we are going to go with whatever we have when I pull this off is what we are going to play with. And you know, I'm going to have to dry this. So let's see what we've got here. Hopefully you can see that. So I am going to put the dryer on this, and then we are going to get into the paints. So guys, I will be right back. And one of the things I love about this texture paste is that it puffs up, so you get a really good three-dimensional look. Now, usually you see me work with my Prima watercolors, and you also hear me talk about the dollar store, paints from the dollar store. And so I pulled out my paints. These are from the dollar store. And what I used on here is from the dollar store. So we are going to be playing with those again today. Pretty sure these are from the dollar store. Oh, pretty sure. It doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure they are. So, you know, make sure that you check out your dollar store if you are looking to do something. You don't want to spend a lot of money, and I don't blame you. So I have my mister here, and I need a paintbrush. don't I? Need a paintbrush. And I want to stay with the same colors that I used. And we're going to go lighter first. So I'm just going to put some water in this paint. Hopefully everybody's doing well. It rained here last night. It's a cloudy day. And we've had rain on and off, which is really nice. So I am just going to go ahead and dab paint onto here. Just where I think I might want some of this color. Get some in the center. Then I'm going to take my mister and I'm going to spray it, and we're going to watch it run and see if we're happy with where it goes. We are running, not a whole lot, but we are running, so let's run some more. I love to watch that. Just love to watch the color run, and it's okay if you want it darker in a couple other places. I actually really like that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and blot some of this at the bottom, and then of course I have to dry it, and we will come back and we will put a darker color on here. So guys, you know what that means. I will be right back. Understand, because we put a lot of water on this, that you do have to seal the paper. I'm afraid it would just disintegrate into I don't know what. So hopefully you can see that, and I don't remember exactly what blue I used when I went to the darker. I've got two here. I think it was this one. We are going to give this one a try. If it isn't, we can always switch it up. See if this one is too much like what we have. Not sure if it was this or not, but I like this. So maybe we will do 3 colors, because I do like that a lot. I think when this runs, this is going to be really pretty. So let's see what happens. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay, I am going to dry this, and we will go with the 3rd color on top of here. So I'll be right back, guys. If you don't have texture, if you don't have somewhere for your paint to go, it just kind of meanders and makes a design. Now, I like that design, but you don't get the shadows that you get if you have some place for the paint to adhere to and to literally run. So now, let's get into the dark, the really dark, and see what we get from this. So far, I'm liking this. And then I did on the other one add a little bit of black. And once again, I'm going to miss this. But you can see, it's nothing complicated. It's just fun. If I blot this just a little bit, get some of that water off. Not too much, because I do want the dark areas. So you might want to just go back in while it's wet and create those areas that you want. And I will not miss this. I am going to keep this like this. It's running on its own. which is nice. So I'm happy with this. I think I'm going to go ahead and dry this, and we will put just a touch of black on here. Really pretty shadows. Look at that. It's so pretty. I am going to, and hope I don't regret it, just add a little touch of black in here. You know, black is so strong, but sometimes it just needs it. And not a lot. Just a little bit for an accent. Gets in those crevices and really just defines them. Just some along the edge here. Not too strong. I think that's probably good. Don't want it too strong. So that's gonna go. Okay, I'm really happy with that. And you saw it didn't take any time at all. We are going to dry this, and then I will be right back, guys. Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and distress this, and then we're gonna decorate it. So I've got my vintage photo. That's what I used on this one. And I mean, it's dark, but I just really liked it. So let's go ahead and, I mean, you can see, look at how different. And do you see how that's shiny, how that picks that shine up? That is from the collage podge medium. You never really know what you're going to get when you start applying this. I mean, who would think that you'd get those beautiful vintage colors? It tones down the brightness and just really takes it, I think, into a completely different direction than what you thought. Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? It's rusty looking, which I absolutely love. So I think we're probably good here. Let me get this out of here. And what I did pull were just two elements from the Tim Holtz, I think is it botanical? I think it's either floral or botanical. And yeah, this is what I was gonna do, but remember this? It's shrinking. I know many of you said, that's gonna last a lifetime. Guess what? It isn't. So we are gonna pop this up just because I want that three-dimensional look. And I am gonna pop up the flowers once, and I'm going to use double the thickness of this for the butterfly. So he's just a little bit higher. And this is so old, I don't trust it. And so I usually always put some type of adhesive on the back. It is pretty sticky, but over time, I don't know that it would do what I want it to do. So that pops this up just a little bit, and then we're gonna double the butterfly because I want him to stick up just a little bit more. And I think we will pop this on his wings. So my husband's at the grandkids. And I am just hanging out, rainy pajama kind of day. I love these days. They're so far and few between. And if you check my Instagram, you will see I did my 52 tags handmade, and I'll show you what that is. I don't want to take away from this index card challenge, but I will at the very end show you what I created. Every fourth tag is going to be a stitch, and it was the fly stitch. We had to do something with the fly stitch, and so I'll show you what I did. And I'm in the process of putting the cover on my envelope journal that I have the custom order for. Still have not finished my Artie Mays. Got to work on that this week, and then we will be able to start the envelope journal process, which I know you're all looking forward to, so we will get to that. So a little more glue. And we will place this butterfly. And my 4th week index card is complete. What do you think? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. I am having so much fun with this. Whoops, there went the water bottle. Sorry, guys. I am having so much fun with this. Just taking, the paints were from the dollar store. The index cards were from the dollar store. And look at look what we can do. Fantastic journal pages for your journals, pockets for your journals, just cards. Look at how pretty these are. So hopefully you liked this one, week 4, and let me show you what I did. Here is my ring. Here is my 4th week, and that is my, hopefully you can see that. That is my fly stitch. And I made it so that it kind of looks like it's under the sea. I had the ceramic fish, and then I made bead bubbles, so I thought that was really cute. So you might want to think about joining in on this. This is Bohodaydreams, so if you want to get in on this, that's where you will find all the information, is Bohodaydreams. Lots and lots of fun, and just brings out the creativity each week to create, to, you know, just to make and play around. And anyway, all right, guys, I hope everybody's having a wonderful weekend, a great Sunday. Stay safe, be well. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.